name's Austin Murphy, and I'm here to tell you some of the basic steps you can do to keep your dirt bike properly maintained. I have about 5 years experience doing this, and I've gotten some tips from local mechanics around the area on how to keep your dirt bike running great. One of the first things you can do is make sure your air filter is clean. That way it keeps your dirt bike sucking in fresh air, and that way it prolongs the life of your motor. How you do this, you're going to want to take a bolt out here and a bolt out here, which will let you pop your seat off, and the air filter is right under the seat. Then you're going to want to take the air filter out, clean it with your product, put it back in, pop the seat back on, and you're good to go there. Another thing you can do is check your coolant in your dirt bike, located at the front. You want to take the cap off, check to see if the coolant is topped off. If it is, you're good to go. Put the cap back on, and that'll keep your engine from overheating. Another thing you can do about every 10 hours or so is make sure you change the oil in your dirt bike, and you can always change the oil filter as well. To do this, you want to take the drain bolt out of the bottom, drain all the oil out, put it back in, put the correct amount of oil in, put the cap back on, and then there you go, your oil's changed. That'll keep the motor of your dirt bike running great, and that'll make it to where you don't have to rebuild it for a long time. One of the most important parts of your dirt bike is keeping the chain and sprockets oiled up, that way it doesn't break the chain, which would cause big problems. So what you want to do is take your oil and oil the chain and make sure it's tight. Normally you want it 3 fingers high. This dirt bike is a little loose because this one has 4. So you'd have to take a link out and tighten it back up. Dirt bike chains normally get loose by all the torque and tension that is pushed on the chain, and it just stretches these links out. So you always want to check and make sure your dirt bike chain is about 3 fingers from right here at the end of the middle of the swing arm. And if it's 3 fingers, then you're good to go. Another thing you can do is go to the front of the dirt bike and bleed the forks. By bleeding the forks, I mean releasing the tension from the air that is put after you ride. And some dirt bikes have these buttons that you can just go over here and press it, which then releases the air out of this little hole. If you do this, you won't have to rebuild the forks, and you can keep riding your dirt bike as you used to. That's about it for the dirt bike maintenance, and all you want to do is also make sure that your dirt bike, if it has a battery, you want to make sure that the battery doesn't die. So every once in a while, start it up, which this one's electric start. This battery is dead. So the owner of this dirt bike didn't start the bike up as he should have and let it run every once in a while to keep the battery fully charged. Now, if it is dead, you take the bike off the stand, and then you want to go down a hill, push it, and then you kick it in gear and hit the gas, and your dirt bike was going to ride again. Then you might have to get a new battery, or else the dirt bike will charge it up as you ride. That's about it for the maintenance on your dirt bike. Also, always keep it clean as if it was brand new. Thanks again.